I am Benjamin. This is Numismatic Notes with Benjamin, and today I'm going to share with you somewhat of a deep dive into a note that's not really a note. It's an unauthorized variety of an official variety of note, and it has an extensive story behind it. This is a Bahrain 20 dinars. And the first time I heard this story, I was like, what? This is a note I need to get a hold of. And so I was very excited whenever I was able to buy this from Yuri 111 some years ago. What I don't have yet are the authorized version of this note, as well as the replacement version of this note that happened whenever Bahrain determined that something big had happened. Let's get into the particulars first and get this stuff out of the way. While this is a falsely authorized printing, there are some ways to tell it apart from the authorized variety of this banknote. I got my information from numista.com, Standard Catalog of World Paper Money, and an article by Peter Sims that I was able to locate online. This 20 dinars is basically a purple and violet note. 142 by 71 millimeter is the measurement. The substrate is paper, and it was actually printed by an Italian firm in Buenos Aires, and I'm not good with Italian words, so I'm going to, Holy Lord, this is Madonna's last name, Ciccone, Calcografica in Buenos Aires, and please correct me because I'm not really a Madonna fan either. There is a security thread that can be found on this note, and there is an Oryx watermark right over here. And everything is as it would have been on the authorized version of the note, which is what makes this absolutely crazy. There is a wider space here in these serial numbers right here between these two Arab letters here, and that is the only giveaway that this note was unauthorized. Otherwise, everything else was as it should have been. And probably along with that weird story out of Portugal is one of those few series of notes where nobody would have ever known, but for one tiny mistake. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can't figure out what was going on this note. On the front of the note, we have the Bab al-Bahrain gate right here. And on the back of the note, we have the Ahmed Al-Fateh Islamic Center Mosque in Manama. Let's see if I can't scoot that down, make that a little bit more balanced. Beautiful, well-designed note. But here's what happened, guys. When this note was issued, there was a circulating 20 dinar of 1993 that had no hologram on it. And then there was a newly issued 20 dinar of 1998 that had a hologram. And it was this unauthorized note without a hologram that was copied. The Bahrainis checked with Delarue, and together they determined that this was a counterfeited issue. All were withdrawn on the 30th of July in 1998, and this has made the legit issue of 1998 with the hologram a bit of a rarity because it only circulated for about 6 weeks. And honestly, I don't have that note yet, and it's just problematic for me to spend hundreds of dollars on a banknote that doesn't really have a value now. I mean, I realize that price is only going to go up and up and up, but perhaps someday when I have a little bit more mad money, I can buy the 1998 version of this note that does have the hologram, and then I could buy the 1993 version of the note that doesn't have it, that this is the unauthorized one of, and then I could buy the new note that they caused to be issued after the 6-week withdrawal of the new note of 1998. So there's about 3 other notes I really need to have a beautiful exhibit, but this is something I would love to have. There was a new note issued in August of 1998, and the purple color was changed to peach on that note. So I'm just very impressed with what's going on so far. So everybody had to put on their detective hat and find out that this note was... It used everything that was legit. The paper was official. The plates were official. I mean, it was stunning whoever organized this heist, how they were able to do it. But because of it, they had to withdraw or cancel a new issue of the note with the hologram because it looked too much like this one, and they were honoring the exchange of the old note for the new note, and then they had to change the colors. So My hope is to get a 1993. My hope is to get a 1998. And my hope is to get the replacement note that they had to issue because they discovered that somebody had filled the country up with an unauthorized banknote. That's a lot, isn't it? Oh my gosh. If you have anything you'd like to add to this story, because it is a fascinating story, then please like and subscribe. Although you don't need to do that to cuss and discuss with me in the comments. I wish you would. My goal is to become monetized. I am Benjamin. This is Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. Have a jewel of a day.